I'm giving away a $50 PSN or Xbox gift card at the end of this month. For a chance to win, you must subscribe to this channel and leave a hashtag giveaway under any of my videos for the month of August. The winner will be selected randomly and will have the option of choosing either a PSN card or an Xbox gift card. The winner will be announced on my channel on August 31st, 2017. Good luck.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what I believe are some of the pros and the cons to the Call of Duty World War II beta that was available for PlayStation 4 users for the weekend of the 25th of August. And at the end of the video, what I want to talk about is whether or not I believe, based on this first weekend experience, whether or not I believe this game is worth it. So in today's video, guys, we're going to be going over a lot of different things. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay that's up on the screen. These were some of the games that I was having on the beta today, and I thought that they were worthy enough of being presented in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you guys are brand new here to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more daily content. I upload every single day. If you guys want, once you subscribe, you can enter the $50 PSN or Xbox gift card giveaway for the end of this month. Still got a few days left. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, a like would be very much appreciated, and it would really help out the channel. So shout out to you guys on the stream. We did a live stream this afternoon, and a bunch of you guys were asking me to make this video. So because of that suggestion, I decided to make this video. So thank you to everybody who suggested for this video to be made. All right. So with all that said, enjoy the rest of the video here. Let's get into it. So yesterday, guys, I did a video that was titled Top 5 Things That I Really Enjoy About the Call of Duty World War II Beta. And I think it's only right that we start things off in this video with the cons. Now, you guys already heard about the top 5 things, so let's go into the cons about the Call of Duty World War II Beta. And once I'm done with the cons list, we'll go over the pros list, and then we'll end this video by discussing whether or not I think it's worth the money for the full game that's going to be coming out in November. All right, so let's start things off with the cons. And coming in at number 1, guys, we're going to be talking about shotguns. So shotguns in the Call of Duty World War II beta, they're extremely overpowered. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, that could be a really good thing for people on the offensive. But if you're facing somebody and it's like a group of people that are all running shotgun classes, you're going to get demolished, man. I mean, the shotguns are so overpowered in this game, especially those incendiary rounds, the shells that actually burst fire along with the shotgun ammo. I mean, it's so OP, man. It's so crazy. So that's one of the things that I will say is a con about this beta here, because I mean, all of us probably experienced this. You guys saw it in live streams. You guys probably felt it firsthand. I mean, there's absolutely nothing you can do if somebody else is running a shotgun and they just shoot and they're within medium. I've gotten killed at long range with these shotgun fire shells, man. Like, it's extremely OP, man. So that's one thing right there. I'm not a big fan of using the shotguns. I mean, I can see why they probably made that the way it is, because maybe they want more people to run with shotguns or something like that. They want to give people who are new to the game a strong advantage. But it just seems a little cheap to me. Like, I mean, I wouldn't run around with a shotgun trying to be the best player, because obviously you're going to be getting the easy kills. I would run around with a shotgun if somebody pissed me off, or if I was just trying to go for a challenge, or if I just wanted to level up a weapon. That's the only reason I would run a shotgun. Or if I was just in the field and I just wanted to have some fun, that's all. But if I really wanted to go in competitively and actually talk shit and make it seem like, oh man, I'm a good player, I would not pull out the shotgun, man. It's too easy, it's too OP, and I really hope that they do something about that, or maybe they give us a defensive against that, like maybe a perk, or maybe like a shield that we could wear, or like an armor or something like that would protect us against these very powerful shotguns. So coming in at number 1, guys, in the cons list has to go shotguns. All right, next up here, guys, coming in at number 2, we're going to be talking about something that is very close to your boy's heart, and we're going to be talking about the silencer system. So if you guys are unfamiliar, man, your boy Gray is the silence king. I'm like a ninja out in the field. I love being undetected out in the field. Whether it's using shotgun, whether it's using ghost, whether it's using what's the other one, dead silence, stuff like that. I love having these abilities out in the field. I don't like shooting and then the enemy knows exactly where I am. So silencer has always been something that I always use. So for Call of Duty World War II beta, for this Call of Duty World War II in general, the only time that you can use a silencer on your weapon is if you're running airborne, and it does not even just if you're running airborne, and it has to be on a submachine gun. Now that's not a big issue to me because I prefer submachine guns most of the time, but it's kind of ridiculous to me that that's the only time and the only way that you can use silencer on the weapon. I mean, give us a little bit of variety, and the fact that each weapon has attachments and none of the attachments include silencer, it's a little stupid and idiotic to me. Like, it makes no sense. Why is it only that the airborne division can use silencer on submachine guns specifically? I don't know. Oh God, it annoys me just talking about that, man. It makes no sense to me. I don't want to get too crazy into this because I know I'm probably going to go off on a crazy rant. But I mean, I hope, I don't think they're going to make that change, but I hope that maybe in the future they provide like an attachment that's a silencer, or other divisions to use silencers on their weapons. But yeah, guys, silencer, the Silence King has pretty much been silenced. Coming in at number 3, guys, we're going to be talking about something that is actually both on both the pro and the cons list. Right now, we're going to be talking about the cons. Guys, we're going to be talking about the new perk and division system. Alright guys, so the reason this is on the cons and the pros list, you guys are going to see why it's on the pros list shortly, but the reason why it's on the cons list for me personally is that I'm a little upset that you could only use certain perks with certain divisions and you cannot use them with anything else. I mean, a lot of times, going right back to what we were talking about for number 2 in the cons, you could only use a silencer on your submachine guns if you're running the airborne division. I mean, it's a little idiotic, guys. I mean, I get it. They want to switch things up. It's a new system. I get it. But it makes absolutely no sense to me why other divisions don't have the same perks, or why certain guns don't have these perks. I mean, the fact that infantry can hold the 3 attachments on their weapons and no other division does that, it's a little moronic, man. I really don't like the fact that you gotta let go of something that could be very crucial to your game style just to pick up something else that's extremely crucial. So like if you're like me, man, and you're the silence expert, you're a ninja out in the field, you gotta let go of the fact that for example, like infantry. I love the fact that you can use 3 attachments with infantry, but I hate the fact that you can't use a silencer with it. And then I love the fact that you can use a silencer with the airborne, but I hate the fact that you can't use the 3 attachments. I mean, it's a lot of it's the pick and choosing thing. It's not really a favorite thing of mine. I'm hoping that when the game comes out, I can actually really experiment and go into real deep details, because one of the things I like to bring to this channel is best class setups. So I feel like maybe that's something that's going to be a little more difficult for me, especially if I'm having trouble picking something that works best for me. So coming in at number 3, guys, is that new perk and division system. I'm not a big fan of it, man. I mean, I get it. It's something new, but I kind of wish that they gave us a little more option, a little more leeway. All right, coming in at number 4, we're going to be talking about the brand new mechanics of the game. All right, guys. So if you have seen any gameplay of the World War II beta, you would have noticed that it definitely plays very different than any other Call of Duty that we've played before. Even going back to the boots on ground Call of Duty, it plays like nothing that we've ever played before in Call of Duty terms. I mean, a lot of the times I find myself aiming down a sight and it kind of doesn't feel like, I don't know, it just doesn't, it's really hard to explain. It doesn't really feel like you're aiming down the sight properly. A lot of the mechanics of the game, whether it's like crouching, whether it's like what's it called, whether it's going flat on your stomach, whether it's throwing a grenade, or sniping even, a lot of the different mechanics of this game are very difficult to adjust to. I mean, for me personally, we're up to the 3rd day. Right now, I just finished recording. Right now, it is Sunday. It is 10:38 p.m. I just finished recording, and I just recently, in this recent gameplay that I just had, I just recently started to get a good feel for the game. I had a couple of games where I went 20 plus, 30 plus even, and I kind of just now started to get a little bit handle of the game. But the mechanics, the new mechanics of the game, the way the game feels is a lot different. It's really difficult in my opinion. So obviously some people it's going to be easy to pick up, than others. But for me, I gotta admit, man, it was really difficult for me to understand the mechanics of the game. So coming in at number 4, guys, is the mechanics, the new way, the way the game feels is coming in at number 4 for me. I really don't like the way the game feels, at least for the first couple of games, for the first couple of days that I played the game. All right, coming in at number 5, guys, we're going to be talking about a little something that goes hand in hand with the mechanics of the game. We're going to be talking about hit detection. Now, I know for a fact that the hit detection has been an issue, not just for me, but for almost every single player that has tried out the beta this weekend. I mean, the hit detection is a little bit, it's really off, guys. I mean, a lot of times I'll be face to face with an enemy and I'll pick up my aim first and I'll hit him first and somehow he will still kill me. A lot of the times the hit detection feels like it's very off. I don't know whether it's the connection. I don't know whether it's just my game style. Maybe it really is just that I'm missing. I don't think that I'm missing, but sometimes maybe I could vouch. You guys know me. I call it how it is, man. If I miss, I can say, hey, that's on me. But a lot of the times, man, I feel like there's certain kills that I should be getting that I don't get because of the missed hit detection. And I don't know, man. I hope that that's something that they fix in the upcoming game, especially hopefully for the second weekend and definitely for the full release of the game in November. But hit detection has been a little bit of an issue, and I know that's not just on my behalf. I know that's on everybody who played the game. Everybody was complaining about hit detection. So that's definitely coming into the cons list. And yeah, man, I hope they fix it. All right, and coming in at number 6, we're going to be talking about host advantage. So one of the things that really bothered a lot of the people in the community was the host advantage. And it felt like if you were the host of the game, if you were the host of the match, you had a large advantage over anybody else in the match. You were getting easy kills. You were getting kills that you weren't supposed to be getting. The game just flowed so much better for you. And I hope that that is something that they really take care of and they take into consideration, because it was really bothersome to just enter a game and not being host, and maybe somebody on the other team was host, and there was absolutely nothing you can do against them. I mean, you could get them in, you could shoot them in the head, you could shoot them in the body first a couple times, and they would still survive. And it was like, how, man? So yeah, one of the things that really needs to be worked on is that host advantage, especially when you're going up against somebody who has host of the match. I mean, come on, guys, they got to do better than that, man. Host advantage needs to go. All right, guys, and coming in at number 7, we're going to be talking about how difficult it is to streak up in Call of Duty World War II. Now, maybe this is just something personal, guys. Maybe it's just me, because I was having a lot of difficulty with this game at first, especially like really figuring out how to play, you know, spawns and like how different weapons operate, and you know, just figuring out the maps and stuff like that. But for me personally, I just found it very difficult to get into a good vibe with the game. Like, there was really only a handful of times when I really felt like, oh man, I'm unstoppable right now. But the highest kills in a row, the most kills in a row that I got without dying had to be like maybe 9 or 10. And I gotta say, man, like, it is very difficult, at least for the beta, at least for these first couple of days. I'm sure as the game progresses and we play more, we figure out the maps, I'm sure it's gonna get easier. But I gotta say, man, it felt very difficult to level, not to level up, to streak up in this game and actually get your score streaks and stuff like that. I really only got the top score streak that I was going for. I really only got those maybe 3 times throughout my whole experience playing this game. And yeah, man, it was really difficult to get. So I don't want to say that I hope that they lowered the score streaks and stuff like that, because I really do like the way that the score streaks are right now. They're difficult to get, but once you get them, it's like you get a sense of success by getting them, because you work for it. So I gotta say, man, in my opinion, maybe it's just gonna take some time to get used to. Maybe I just gotta get a lot better at the game, which you guys know it's just gonna take some time before your boy Gray gets crazy good at the game. But yeah, the streaking up is really difficult. Is very difficult for your boy. All right, man. Now that we got that out the way, now that we talked about the cons, it's only right that we talk about the pros of the game. So let's get into the top pros of the game, in my opinion, for the Call of Duty World War II beta. So coming in at number 1 for the pros column, we're going to be talking about maps. Alright guys, so let's talk about the maps in Call of Duty beta, in the Call of Duty World War II beta. I mean, I really enjoyed the 3 maps that they gave us: Gibraltar, Point the Hawk, and Ardennes Forest. I felt like those three maps were very, very fun. Even though they were in rotation constantly, and I found myself playing the same maps over and over and over again. I mean, regardless, you still had a lot of fun. I don't know if it's just because we're in like the honeymoon phase where everything is new and you're still like really enjoying every little thing. But the maps really felt really fun to play. Like they didn't feel big, they didn't feel small. Maybe they'll incorporate some bigger maps in the final game of when it comes out in November. But for the beta, I felt like they gave us the perfect maps to play and try out. Maps that weren't too big, but they actually weren't small at all either. So, I mean, really enjoyed the games. It felt like a lot of fun. It really made you feel like you were in that World War II setting. So, you know, good job on the maps. Very good job. Coming in at number 2, guys, this is something that I actually don't hear a lot of people talking about. For the pros, we're going to be talking about the player callouts. Alright guys, so if you are unfamiliar with the game, you should be able to know that when you play the multiplayer, when you play online, your character and your teammates and the opposing team is constantly doing different callouts. Whether it's calling out where the enemy is, whether it's calling out where they are, where their position is, whether it's calling out where the grenades are being thrown, whether it's calling out that they're reloading, whether it's calling out streaks and stuff like that. You're definitely going to want to invest into some headsets, guys, because you can hear a lot of different things. The callouts in this game remind me very much of Call of Duty Ghost. In Ghost, everything had a little call out, and it really helped you out in multiplayer. If you're on the English team and you hear German accent, you understand that, and you hear German accent like to your left, you understand that the enemy is to your left. If you're on the German team and you hear an American accent, then you understand where the American team is. Now, if you're on the American team and you hear an American accent, you understand that that's your teammate informing you of something. I really think that the callouts in this game is going to be extremely crucial when playing in multiplayer. So I would highly suggest that you guys invest into some headphones so that you can really hear what's happening around in the setting. All right, and coming in at number 3, guys, we're going to be talking about score streaks. So this is something that made both the con and the pros list. It made the cons list earlier. You guys heard me talking about how difficult it was to level up and to streak up and get these score streaks. But I will say that I really do enjoy the fact that they make you work very hard for these score streaks. And once you get the score streaks, it's very useful. Like you actually feel like you worked at something and you're getting a reward for working hard. So I really do enjoy the score streaks. I think that the score streaks are very good, especially the Molotov. I think that's one of the best score streaks to have right there, the Molotov grenade. The second one is the recon, obviously, to let you know where the enemy is. And the third one that I felt like the last 2 that I would say are very good is the one that drops the bomb. I forgot what it's called. And the fighter pilot, the one where you control the pilot that's like flying down and you get to shoot at people with the gunner. I feel like those 4 score streaks were probably the best ones to have in the game. And I'm sure they're going to introduce a few others, hopefully when the full game comes out. Coming in at number 4, guys, for pros, we're going to be talking about the new system of divisions and perks. So this is once again something that was in both the cons and the pros list. The cons, you guys heard me talking about how the new system was a little difficult to understand. But I will say this, man, it's on the pros list for a reason. The reason this new system of divisions and perks and, you know, really having to pick and choose what you want to use in the field, the reason it's on the pros list is because it's something new. This is something that is different. It's different to the game. It really makes you feel like you're playing a whole new game, and that's what I really enjoy about this Call of Duty World War II. It feels like no other Call of Duty, and it really makes you feel like this is a new start. It's a fresh start for the Call of Duty series. Whether or not it's going to revive the series, I guess that's going to be determined. But I will say that me as a player, as a longtime player of Call of Duty, I've been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That was my introduction to Call of Duty back in the day. So I've been playing it for a long time, and I can vouch right now that this Call of Duty has a different feel than any other one that I've ever played before. And I really enjoy the fact that they did that. So the new system, as much as I might not like it, I definitely respect it. Coming in at number 5, guys, we're going to be talking about another item that was on the cons list. It was actually the first one on the cons. We're going to be talking about shotguns. Now, this was an item that was in the cons list. It was actually the first one that I talked about in the cons list. The shotguns are in the pros because of just the fact of how strong they are. If you're on the offensive side, if you're attacking and you have a shotgun, you're going to absolutely destroy. So they gave us a really, really powerful weapon that is very difficult to go up against, but it's very easy to use, it's very powerful, and it'll get you those kills. So I got to give it to the shotguns, man. They're very fun to use. And I got to say, what you lack in range, you're going to make up for in damage. So got to give it to shotguns, man. Coming in at number 6, guys, we're going to be talking about leveling up in Call of Duty World War II. Alright guys, so in Call of Duty World War II, in the beta, I found personally, maybe this wasn't for everybody, but personally, I found that it was very easy to level up in the game. I mean, I got to level 25, I got to level 20 within like 2 hours, man. 2 hours of playing non-stop, team deathmatch. I got to level 20, and I mean, I felt like it was really easy to get to that level. And then when they increased it to level 25, I went from 20 to 25 in like 40 minutes. It was crazy. So I mean, it appears that it is very easy to level up in Call of Duty World War II, and that's actually that I really like that about the game. So if they have like, I don't know, if they have like 20 prestige or like 30 prestige or even 100 prestige, I feel like that's a lot of fun, especially if they're going to be rewarding us for leveling up in the game. And it appears that it's going to be very easy to level up. So the level up system, I really like that about the World War II beta. And coming in at number 7, guys, we're going to be talking about customization in the Call of Duty World War II beta and hopefully in the full game. So it appears that the customization in the Call of Duty World War II game is going to be really impressive. I'm pretty sure that you're going to be able to do a lot of different customizations, not only to your guns, but also to your characters, maybe even possibly your score streaks. And I'm really looking forward to what they're going to allow us to do. And I hope that they bring in like new characters, new weapons, new different camouflages and stuff like that, new weapon kits as they call it. I'm still not too familiar with what kits are, but I know that they're part of the Modern Warfare Remastered series. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going to be brought into the World War II Call of Duty game. So customization, guys, we got a little taste of it, but I'm pretty sure customization is going to be one of the best things about the Call of Duty World War II. So we'll see. And finally, guys, coming in at number 8 for the pros list, we're going to be talking about sniping in Call of Duty World War II. Now, you guys know your boy Gray is far from a sniper. I am not at all skilled with that sniper rifle. You throw me into a match with a sniper rifle, I'm gonna go extremely negative. Not even like a little negative or like, oh, he went even. No. I'm gonna go like 2 and like 40. It's gonna be bad. But I will say this, man. I jumped into a few matches. Now, don't get me wrong. I still had a bit of difficulty running sniper rifles, but I jumped into a few matches with the Commonwealth sniper rifle, and I put on the 4x zoom lens. And I gotta say, man, like it felt very easy and it felt very good to use a sniper rifle, especially when you get those one-shot, one-kill hits. I mean, it's something else, man. So I feel like they made it a lot easier to snipe in Call of Duty World War II. Like, they brought the sniper back, because the last time I was actually somewhat decent at sniping was in Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare. That's the last time I was really, like, into sniping. But when the Black Ops series came out and the Infinite Warfare came out, my sniping skills just went completely downhill. So it was really fun to pull out the sniper and actually put in some work. You guys saw me on the live stream. For those of you who were watching, you guys saw me. We were joking around like, hey, let's get FaZe on a call. Let's call FaZe and say that Gray is ready and stuff like that. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, like with World War II and sniping, like you could actually get a lot better the more you play with it. So we'll see. Hopefully your boy Gray can actually play with snipers more often and maybe become a little better of a sniper. Alright guys, so there you have it. There are my thoughts and opinions. There are the pros and the cons about the Call of Duty World War II beta. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about all the different things, and I hope you guys like agree with me, and maybe if you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game as well. I would love to hear what you guys think is some of the pros and some of the cons. Just let me know in the comment section below. So let's end this video here by talking about whether or not I think the Call of Duty World War II is going to be worth it when it comes out in November. So with that said, man, do I think it's going to be worth it? I absolutely 100% have to say, yes, it's going to be worth it. This game is absolutely, it's great. It's a wonderful game. It's a very fun game to play. I mean, it's different, it's new, it gives you a different feel, different grittiness about the game. So not only are you going to be getting the multiplayer, but you're going to be getting a great campaign. You're going to be getting a great zombies mode. I have no doubt that the zombies is going to be wicked. I have no doubt about it. So do I think it's worth it? 100% I do. I definitely do. I cannot wait for the full game to come out. You know, your boy Gray is going to definitely jump into the Call of Duty World War II and pretty much play the hell out of it. And yeah, man, I definitely think it's worth it. And let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think it's worth it? Let me know in the comment section below. Everybody watching right now the video, hope you made it this far. Sound off below. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on the game. If you guys are brand new here to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more daily content. I upload every single day. Once you subscribe, you can enter that $50 PSN or Xbox gift card giveaway. All you have to do is leave a hashtag giveaway under any video for the month of August. We got a couple days left to enter, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like on it, and make sure you guys got notifications turned on and all that good stuff for your boy. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay that was up on the screen. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Till the next one, my name is Gray. Peace.